Hi and welcome to this channel. Today's tutorial will be on how to add Unity ads to our Android app. So for testing purposes, I'm going to be showing test ads in our Unity app, in our Android app rather, using Unity SDK, the latest version. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to create our app and set up the UI in Code Assist. Let's begin. So let's assume you have installed Code Assist from Play Store. If you haven't, the link will be on the video description. I will just name it Unity Ads. So in this video, I'm going to be displaying only banner ads. Now my package name will be the package name. I assume you have already set up your project on the Unity website. So my package name will be the package name I've added to my dashboard on Unity website. The language is Java. Minimum SDK, I'm using this. So let me create my project. So while it's being created, let's go to our layout by clicking app src res layout. In our activity _main, we are going to do the following. What we are going to do is we're not going to be using this. We're going to be using linear layout here, linear layout. So we're not going to have use of constraint layout, just for test purposes. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to set up our gravity. Gravity is center horizontal, then center vertical. Now let's also set up our orientation, whether it's landscape. If it's vertical, that means it's portrait mode. So let's set orientation as vertical, so that the view we add it in a vertical format rather. Then let's add a view. This view will make sure our banner ad appear at the bottom of the screen, even though we have not added any other view. So let's say layout _width should be match parent. Layout _ height, that's the height of the screen, should be wrap content. Then width, layout _ width should be 1. We can stop here. Now let's add our banner view, or rather we'll add a view that we will add our banner view to. So I'm going to use a linear layout with height, layout _ height should be the height of the banner, that is the banner size, which is wrap content. The width should be match parent. Then the ID should be our add view. So these are to add an ID, add view. So now this is our banner view. Okay, now we have added our test app UI. We have set it up as we need it. So now let's go to our browser and do this quick search: Unity Ads SDK GitHub. So why we are doing this, because Code Assist doesn't add some library. For instance, Unity Ads library. So we click on it. Unity Ads library has some zipped library inside the main library. So Code Assist, since it's not using Gradle build, it doesn't search internal libraries. It just search for URL, or rather internal URL of library, but doesn't search the internal files. So then we click on releases as of March 16. This is the latest as of today. This is the latest release, March 16. So we are going to download this. So it has been downloaded. Now let's go back and let's click the docs, and we click on installing Unity Ads SDK. Then we are going to copy this. So since our SDK version is 4.5.6 is not the latest, as you remember, the latest release is 4.6.1. so we are going to use 4.6.1 in our project. Let's go to our code assist, click here. Then we are going to go to our build.gradle. Under the app level, do this. So our latest version is 4.6.1. We click on save. We also click on it and click on library manager and add. So after doing that, let's go to our main activity. Before that, let's click on save and download the code assist the Unity library by clicking refresh. Or before we do that, let's go to our downloads. So please use empty manager as your file manager. So click on download, then we click on the downloaded file. We can see the downloaded file. Now inside the downloaded file, there are other downloaded files which code assist does not search, and if it doesn't add all this, the app will not compile. So now this is all my code assist project. This is the project I'm using for this tutorial. So now what we're going to do is we're going to copy all the files here. We're going to copy all the files here to here. I'm going to copy them. So after it has been copied, we'll confirm that it has appeared by refreshing this page. You can see it has appeared. So then let's refresh module. So while it's being refreshed, let's go to our main activity. Then we are going to come to our browser. In our browser, next we are going to do is initializing the SDK. So we are going to make sure our activity implements this method. I want to make sure our activity implements it by copying it. Implement means inherit the method. That means all the properties of that class, your activity will have access to it. You implement you implement an interface and then you extend a class. Either ways, both of them give you the property of that Java file. So now we are going to import this. We're going to import it. So to confirm our library has successfully been downloaded, we're going to check whether it has successfully been. So it has not successfully been downloaded yet. That's why it's throwing these errors. So it has not successfully been downloaded. So since it hasn't been downloaded, I guess that is why 4.6.1 has not been updated in the URL. So another thing we're going to do is we're going to extract the rest of the libraries. Since it hasn't been downloaded, we're going to extract these libraries this way and then refresh module. You can see it has been downloaded successfully. So after doing that, we are going to so let's make it quicker. I'm going to add this. So we are going to add this. Let's add this here. So true means we want to show test ad, but if we don't want to show test ad, we make it false. So for this tutorial, this is my ad unit. Okay, here's my ad unit for my project. Then we are going to implement all the listeners that is required by coming here and doing this. Now we're going to import Unity Ads. I'm going to import Unity Ads class. So importing it fixes the error. Then the next code we are going to do is initializing the SDK by doing this. So I've initialized my SDK. Then I'm going to create my linear layout to reference the linear layout of our activity underscore main layout. So I'm going to, since my ID is add view, so I'm going to call linear layout add view. So now add view equals to the linear layout find view by id r.id.add view. So that has created our add view. And now we have initialized our SDK. If the SDK has been initialized, so if it has been initialized, let's add our banner ads, implementing banner ads in Unity. So let's add this code. To our project. Let's add this code to our project right here. It will show errors. We have to import some classes when it shows errors. I'm going to import banner view. I'm going to import banner view by creating our banner view, bottom banner, and then we're also going to import banner error info by calling banner error info. So this has imported the necessary class to fix the error, and we're also going to lastly import log.util.log. So you can see this clears the error. So this is just a listener that listens to events. Just all it does is listen to events of the banner view. For instance, event of when the ad failed to load, when the banner ad is clicked by the user, and when the user has left application. So then the next thing we are going to do after initializing the ID is we are going to set our banner ad. Since we name our banner view bottom banner, so here we are going to do bottom banner equals to, so this is what we are going to equate it to. Equals to this. Bottom banner will be equals to, so what we are doing is we are initializing the banner view class. I'm going to import this class, then we change this one to bottom. So let's just put our add unit here, bottom ads unit, and change this to get application context. So let's create a string called bottom add unit string bottom ads unit. So that is my add unit banner underscore Android. We can use this since we are using it in onCreate. Can just use this. So now my banner ad is equals to this. So now when initialization has been successful, we are going to load the banner ad by doing bottom banner dot load. Then we are going to add our bottom banner view to our add view by saying add view dot add view bottom banner. We are going to save. And then that is all. And I'm going to run our app. Okay, our app has compiled and has been installed. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. I will be sharing the project on our Telegram channel, the zip file. So you can go to our Telegram channel. So you can go there and download the project. So I'll be sharing it so you can use it to compare. Thanks for watching once more. Please subscribe and share.